The Timberwolves made a huge splash move in acquiring LaMelo Ball. Now with him and Anthony Edwards in the backcourt, their main goal is obviously championship. And today, I'm going to make that a reality. So right after the draft, Shams tweeted out that teams and the Hornets were, talking about potential LaMelo Ball trade. And honestly, when I see that, I think that it will happen because I feel like in the past, when Shams kind of just randomly tweets out that a star could be dealt, it's probably because they're in the process of doing that. So I thought it was definitely a chance that he could have been moved, and the next morning got traded to the Timberwolves. And him and Anthony Edwards in a backcourt, definitely two of the biggest characters in the NBA. So, I mean, obviously it'll be just funny as just to watch. And then they also, a couple days before that, traded away Julius Randle, and they didn't get anybody, but they were they traded a first round pick, and then so they took Isaiah Evans in the draft, and then they kind of have a smaller lineup now with projections of Io running the three, which I don't love. So we're gonna try to pick up a forward. But besides that, I kind of like the team defensively. I think it's a great team. Or I mean, great. Rudy is great. Obviously, Jaden McDaniels is great. But there's good defenders around them. So usually we'd be at the draft, and I would be showing you what pick we have, or the overalls of the players that were just drafted. But the draft has happened, and now we're on the free agency. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how much money we have. I'm not a super cap room junkie. I'm not, whatever Bobby Marks or NBA Trade Center on Instagram. You should follow him. Shout out NBA Trade Center if you see this. Best account on Instagram, but we'll see. I don't know how realistic it will be in this game of the person who made the rosters, but I'm definitely looking for a small forward. Tari Eason would be, pretty almost like the perfect player I'm looking for. I can't lie, there's not a lot. There's not a lot I see that I love. Keon Ellis. I like Keon Ellis. Let's see who else. I like Ochai Abaji, but I think I'm going to pass on that. Bruce Brown, I think, could be a little spark off the bench. Benedict Mathurin. I don't even know why I tried that. I knew we didn't have enough money. Yeah, there's definitely not a lot I love. Dean Wade. I mean, he's kind of tall. He's like what, like 6'10". So it's kind of a small forward, but or a tall small forward. But I think it could work. So we're gonna offer those guys. If they're all gonna sign, I kind of want two. I kind of want Keon and Dean Wade. Their roster. We have Rudy Gobert. We don't really have a back. Oh, we have Johan Berenger. I'm kind of fine with him being the backup because I want him to progress. I'm gonna leave that right now and sim to the end of the season or end of the off season, and I'll see you at the start of the season. So at the start of the season, I was talking about putting Dean Wade at the 3, but obviously I forgot Jaden McDaniels. So he's our 3. Dean Wade is now our starting power forward, and then our bench. Dante probably won't be back for the start of the season, so I'll sit him out like half of the season. I guess would probably be good. I kind of want Isaiah Evans playing. I like that. Johan Berenger needs to play. Kind of want him playing over Keon Ellis. So Johan Berenger can get 14 minutes. Terrence Shannon can get 19. Isaiah Evans can get 14. Io, I like that. Jaden can get more. Dean Wade can get that. Rudy can get 31. And the last two, you could just give one more to all these guys. So I'm not gonna lie, I like the team. I'm a fan of LaMelo Ball, so I'm excited to see in real life how this works. Obviously, we have to wait a while, so this is the best we can get right now. So that's our lineup. If we sim our first game, we beat the Kings. Where's Darius Acuff? He didn't even play. That's a classic Kings move right there. So in their first game together, Ant-Man has 37, 7, and 4. LaMelo has 35 and 8. So I love what I'm seeing right now. And then Isaiah Evans in his debut has 17. I'm going to sim to the trade deadline, and I'll see you guys there. So this is bad. Anthony Edwards is out, and then LaMelo is injured a little bit, but he can still play. And that's honestly what probably the Hornets traded LaMelo for is, really before last season, he plays around like 30 to 40 games a season. And they potentially think that he will not stay healthy, and this last season was just an anomaly, which could potentially be true. We'll see, obviously, next season and just in the future. So Anthony Edwards is out. I'll check for how long in a second. We're gonna replace him with Terrence Shannon Jr. And then Keon Ellis can get some minutes. So honestly, nothing. I don't even know what I was gonna say. And a last minute can go to Terrence Shannon. I'm gonna send him to the trade deadline. We're almost there, and I'll see you there. Sorry, I forgot to tell you how long he's out for. Anthony Edwards is out 2 to 4 weeks with right knee tendonitis. So we're at the trade deadline. We're 37-4. We're looking elite, and we started taking a couple L's, since Ant got hurt, but he's back now, so we're gonna put him back in. And I decided I'm gonna not play Dante because he tore his Achilles, and he'll probably be out the rest of the season. So I'm just gonna leave him on the bench. Maybe in the playoffs, I'll bring him back because that could be more realistic. LaMelo is averaging 32 points a game. I just saw that for the first time. That's crazy. Anthony Edwards is averaging 31. They're averaging 64 points a night just between them. Jaden McDaniels put in an 11. Dean Wade with almost 8. Let's see, what's he shooting? Damn. You're lucky. You're lucky we're doing well, or you'd be shipped to China, buddy. Rudy's doing Rudy stuff. Io off the bench, 14 on almost 50% from 3. Isaiah Evans in his rookie year putting up 11, shooting 36, almost 37%. And then Johan Berenger in his first time getting real minutes is not playing great, but he's our only backup big right now. I'm not going to make a move because I feel like we don't have to. We're 37-14. I'm going to sim to the end of the season, and I'll see you there. And we're playing Julius Randle in the final game of the season. Okay, I was thinking about making a trade at the trade deadline, but I decided not to, and I probably should have, looking back at it, because Rudy Gobert is now hurt, and we don't have a backup center. So we need to sign one. Where do I even go? Free agents. Russ is a free agent. Jock Lando, I would easily take Jock Lando. I think he's a great backup big. Dante DiVincenzo is here. I'm not gonna play him, as I said. So our starting 5 is there, and then LaMelo is technically hurt, but he can play through it. And then Jock will take those minutes. Here, I'm gonna set my lineup, and then I'll see you when I'm done. Alright, 2K wanted to mess up our lineups for no reason, but I fixed them. So we got LaMelo, or same starting 5, except Johan Berenger is now starting, and then Jock Lando is backing him up. I'm gonna sim to the end of the season. I'll see you then. We have bad news. Anthony Edwards wants to turn into LaMelo Ball, and now he is out for the entire season. So now Io is our starting shooting guard. And then we had to bring up Keon Ellis. Terrence Shannon is cold, but I really have nobody else to play. And then Jock Lando. See you at the end of the season. So we finished 54-28. Kind of took some L's at the end of the season, but without Anthony Edwards, it's expected. Wemby's MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. Jalen Green, Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby, Depoy. Wemby, Most Improved. Cade Cunningham, Clutch Player of the Year. And Mike Brown wins Coach of the Year. We have LaMelo Ball on All NBA First Team, averaging 32, almost 6 and 8. Giannis now on the Heat, also on the first team. Nobody on second team, and nobody on third team. We have Rudy Gobert on All Defensive First Team, and then one of the newest Bucks, Khalil Ware, is on second team. Nobody on a rookie team. We have Isaiah Evans on second team. We finished as the 3 seed, and we're going to take on the Warriors, who have Steph Curry, Will Richard, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Kristaps. So pretty much the same team. Except now they have Marvin Bagley. For my rotations in the playoffs, if we get to like the conference finals, I'll bring back Dante. Besides that, I'll keep it for right now, 9-man rotation. Here, let me take some of these key-on minutes. I'll give LaMelo 2 more minutes because we needed him playing as much as he can. Oh, I almost just sim the whole playoffs. We're going to sim game by game. We lose game 1 by 9, and we scored 3 points in overtime. Game 2, we lose by 23. LaMelo's carrying this team so hard. Game 3, we win by 2. LaMelo almost puts up a triple-double. Game 4, we lose. Game 5, we win, okay, by 4. LaMelo has 49. I don't know if, LaMelo on the Timberwolves will actually be this nice, or the person who made this roster freaking buff LaMelo or something. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's crazy. And then game, 6, we win. We win by 3. LaMelo has a quieter game, but we take it. Game 7, I'm going to simcast this. We lose the first quarter. We're getting blown out. We're getting blown out bad. We lose by, what is that? I don't even want to count that. I don't care. We lose in the first round, but we did not have Anthony Edwards. The Blazers are in the finals, and the Pistons and the Blazers win the NBA Finals. Deni Avdija is MVP, Finals MVP. So we're at the draft lottery. Obviously, we don't have a pick, but it's always fun to see the top picks and where we are. I don't even know if we have our pick. The Suns have our pick at 25, and then we don't have a pick other than that, it looks like. So I'm just going to skip right to free agency because F them picks. We got LaMelo Ball, boy. So Rudy Gobert accepted his player option. I'm probably going to trade him for hopefully a center and a power forward. We'll bring back Terrence Shannon, and then obviously we'll bring back Isaiah Evans. Giannis declines, Jokic declines, Mitchell declines, AD declines, Kyrie and KD decline. Trey Kaufman-Renn, I'm not going to offer you that. So I don't even know how much money we have, but I'm just going to look for a trade for Rudy Gobert. I'm going to try to get some type of power forward center, hopefully combo. Maybe like a Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, something like that. And I'll see you if I find anything. So as I'm scrolling, I see a trade pop up. Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington. Literally what I just said. I'm not going to lie, I thought they were kind of higher overall, but that's something I'm definitely interested in. I'll look around more, and if not, that's probably the trade I'll do. So This Aaron Gordon came up in the trade finder, but I added Nick Claxton. I think that could be this is exactly what I'm looking for. Now I don't think they'll accept this, but let's see. Okay, they accept it. We'll take that, I guess. I did not think they would do that. And then now our starting lineup is, if I could get to it, LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Aaron Gordon, and Nick Claxton. And now we can finally have Dante off the bench, Io, Yohan Beringer. So I'm not going to lie, I really, really, really like what I'm seeing right now in free agency. So we need some type of backup forward. DeAndre Hunter on a minimum. Is there anybody else? Because I feel like DeAndre Hunter just kind of falls off in this game. Grady Dick. I need like a bigger. He's like 6'7", but Marcus Smart. I don't even know. As a small forward in this game. Okay, I guess. I'll take DeAndre Hunter, I guess. Consistent. And then I kind of want to back up like power forward as well. Derrick Jones Jr. I'll take you in for sure. I kind of want to try to re-sign like Dean Wade maybe, just as a depth piece. So if we just do that, he should be here. I don't really see him. All right. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just bring in Mamu and okay, never mind. I won't. I'm just gonna go to the end of the offseason. I'll see you at the start of the season. Start of the season, Anthony Edwards is obviously healthy again. Now we have Aaron Gordon and Nick Claxton on our team. I don't know how. Oh, obviously a trade he got from the Bulls to the Nuggets. I wonder what they traded. I actually, really like our team. I said that earlier. I'm gonna double down on that and say I love our team. We literally have like when you think of teams, like our players who are like always looked at by other teams. Like Aaron Gordon is like the perfect role player in the NBA. Nick Claxton is like he's always in trade rumors because teams want him. So I feel like we just have a bunch of those players. Derrick Jones Jr. Just like elite role players, and then we have our stars and LaMelo and Anthony Edwards. So I'm a fan. I think this could be the year. I'm not gonna lie. If we send our first game, we win by 20 against the Wizards. Anthony Edwards has 56 points in the season opener. Aaron Gordon, I see you down there. 4 points. Gonna need more than that. But Tyler Hero is on the Wizards now. I wonder if that was a trade. DeAndre Ayton is on the Wizards. What is happening? Game 2, we lose by 3. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna win every game. I wasn't planning on going 82-0 anyways. I'm gonna sim to the trade deadline, and I'll check in with you there. So we are right before, like a little before the trade deadline, and Anthony Edwards wants to get hurt again. This is not looking good. Dante got hurt, but we'll just replace him or use him to replace Anthony Edwards. And then I brought in Marcus Sasser, and he's on fire. He's shooting almost 50% from 3, so you'd love to see that. Nick Claxton gets some more minutes. Aaron Gordon averaging 13. And then Dante can get this last minute. I'm not going to show you. Oh, I guess it shows our record right there. We're 33-8 right before the trade deadline, and I'll see you there. So we're at the trade deadline. We literally were taking straight dubs, and then Anthony Edwards got hurt, and you can see we took some L's. We are 38-13 at the trade deadline. I'm not going to make a trade because we were literally bossing up everybody when Anthony Edwards was healthy. He'll be back in 1 to 2 weeks. So I think I'm just going to roll with what we have. If there's something notable at the contract extension deadline, I'll see you then. But if not, I'll see you at the end of the season. So there actually is some notable things. Jaden McDaniel is willing to re-sign. I'll give him that $18 million. Aaron Gordon will re-sign on basically $8 million. I'll do that for sure. And then Dante, let's see, we'll get a minimum for 2 years. So we'll do that, and I'll see you at the end of the season. Anthony Edwards got hurt again. I don't even know how this is possible. We're going to replace Dante, and then let's see if Johan Berenger is back. He got hurt for like a week. He is, so he'll be our backup center again. Marcus Stats can get more minutes, and then Dante can get the rest of these. Anthony Edwards is out. He's day-to-day, so he'll be back for the end of the season, and yeah. So right as Anthony Edwards got back, LaMelo gets hurt 2 to 4 weeks. I'm not even going to show you this process, and I'll see you at the end of the season. So we won 57 games. I think we lost like 6 of our 7 last games because of the injuries I showed you. Wemby wins MVP, Tyron Stokes Rookie of the Year, Jalen Green 6th Man of the Year back-to-back. Wemby, Depoy, Kasperi Siakachonis on the Bucks is Most Improved. Jason Tatum Clutch Player of the Year, and Sean Sweeney wins Coach of the Year. Average first team, nobody on second team, and we have LaMelo on third team averaging 26 and 8. We have nobody on defensive first team and nobody on second team. Anthony Davis is now on the Bucks. Oh, so that's who they traded for Tyler Hero earlier. And then we have no rookies. We finished as the 1 seed despite all the injuries. We're going to take on the Lakers. And LaMelo's coming back from injury. And besides that, everyone's good right now. The Lakers have Luka, Austin Reeves, Pele Larson, Rui, and Kyle Filipowski. And Bronny, 78 overall. You'd love to see that. Cam Carr, their rookie, or I guess this is his second year in the game, but who they just drafted in real life, is a 77. I'm just going to sim game by game. We take game 1. We take game 2. We lose game 3. We take game 4. And we win game 5. We look at playoff stats. Anthony Edwards is averaged 36 points. LaMelo 26. And then Aaron Gordon and Ayo both 14. Jaden McDaniels, I would like him to average a little more. But, I mean, with these players around you, it's kind of hard. We're going to take on the Warriors or the Suns. We're taking on the Suns, who have Colin Gillespie, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Rasheer Fleming, and Mark Williams. Is Devin Booker on the team? Yeah, okay, he's just hurt. So it's pretty much, it's literally like basically the exact same team they have now, except Jordan Walsh. I'm going to do sim game by game again. We take game 1 by 8 in overtime. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win by 13. Anthony Edwards has 46. Game 4, we lose. Jalen Green has 47. And we take game 5. We take on the Timberwolves. Oh, they took down the Spurs for us. And so LaMelo's stats went down in the playoffs. I mean, it's fine. We won in 5. So we take on the Blazers, who have Scoot, Shaden Sharp, Denny, Jonathan Kuminga, and Walker Kessler with Donovan. So they have, look at this defensive trio right here. That's elite right there. And then they have Drew off the bench, who is now a 74 overall. I think we can win this. We lose game 1. Okay. Maybe not. Game 2 we win. We blow them out. Anthony Edwards has 52. Game 3, we win by 4. 65 combined for our 2 stars. Oh, God. LaMelo. Oh, it's not even LaMelo. It's Dante. That's not the end of the world because Marcus Sasser can come in and play decent minutes. Why is... Is Jordan Miller playing? He's not even playing. Like, what am I looking at? Derrick Jones Jr. should be getting those minutes. Game 3, we win. Or game 4, sorry. And game 5, we win. We're in the NBA Finals, baby. LaMelo averaging 24 in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards averaging 36, doing his thing. In the finals, we're taking on the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic are always, I don't know if it's, once again, the game or the person who made this roster is a Magic fan, but I feel like they always do well. And as you saw in my last video, we won the finals pretty fast with the Magic. And this is we have to win this. We have to, because we tried to sign Sandro Mamu Kelishvili, but bro wanted to sign with the Magic, so we're gonna show him why he should have signed. And it looks like Paolo was injured, so this could be our time. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win by 5. Everyone's doing it. Our whole starting 5 doing their thing. Game 3, we lose. Without, every game we lose without Paolo is not a good sign. Game 4, we win. We blow them out. Ant has 43. LaMelo has 25. Ayo has 21. Come on, close it out right here. Okay. Once again, every game we lose without Paulo, it's a bad sign. Game 6. Boom! Let's go. LaMelo and Anthony Edwards. So I don't know what the exact final stats were, but Ant was averaging almost 40 in the playoffs, and LaMelo still won Finals MVP. So either LaMelo played great. I mean, I think this is just his final stats right here. This is pretty normal stats that LaMelo was putting up. So I guess maybe Ant struggled in the finals, but he really didn't, because we saw his stats. He averaged 34 for the playoffs. So we are NBA champions. The new backcourt of LaMelo and Anthony Edwards. If it goes like in real life like it did in this rebuild, it should be pretty good. It should be pretty good. And we made some nice moves. Maybe the Timberwolves front office can do the same. But we are NBA champions. If you like this video or any of my previous videos, go check them out. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment whatever, team, player you want me to see. All these moves. The draft just happened, free agencies in a couple days. So let me know down below, and I'll see you on the next one.